YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy J.Esquire, the Barber, aka the Blessed Man. On this video, it's a hawk right behind me. If you wonder why I did this video outside, it's because, as you can see, it looks amazing, but it also feels amazing. On this video, I did a wavelength blowout. This client has a real difficult hair pattern, especially in the back. And you guys are gonna see his hair grows in different directions. It grows up, it grows down, it grows to the side. And I just want to give you guys something for your knowledge. So if you guys ever come across a hair pattern like his, you guys will understand what to do. But that's enough of me talking. If you like the video, like it, comment, share, and please don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy J.Esquire, the Barber Man, and we out. Alright, so right here I'm brushing the hair down just to get a better feel of the waves and make sure they're going in the right direction. Right now I got my one guard on, my Wahl cordless magic clips with the lever fully closed. Fully closed means when the top blade and the bottom blade are as even as they can possibly get. And I'm staying away from the middle of his head when I'm coming down, and I'm gonna show you guys why. So right now I got my 1.5 guard with the lever fully closed. The reason why I went a guard higher is because I used the one to knock down the hair around it, but that crown area is a very sensitive area for people with waves, and the last thing you want to do is patch that middle area. So if you guys are ever wondering what to do on that spot, that's the best method that you could possibly use. I'm just balding out my first guideline with my Slimline Pro Lis. This is my cordless Wahl magic clips with the lever fully open. Fully open means when the top blade and the bottom blade are as far away from each other as possible. Now I have on my half guard on my cordless Wahl magic clips. I'm going up about a ½ inch with the lever fully open. Now I have my 1.5 guard with the lever fully closed, and this right here is just to knock off that bolt from the top and make that blend start to come together. Right now I have the lever fully closed, and I'm going to be working my way up with the notches just to knock out that bottom guideline that we made with the Slimline Pro Lis. So now I have my one guard on fully closed, and I'm going to be adjusting the lever, knocking out that guideline that I made between the half guard and the 1.5 guard. Alright, so right now I'm making the first initial guideline with my Slimline Pro Lis for the taper in the back. Alright, so we're going to follow the same exact steps. I'm going up about a ½ inch with the lever fully open on the Wahl cordless magic clips. So right here I got my half guard on with the lever halfway, and you'll see me close it all the way to knock this line out. And then from that point on, I'll just be adjusting it, opening the lever and closing the lever just to get that blend to come together. And you can see how difficult this might be for a beginner because his hair grows down, it grows to the left, it grows up, it grows to the side. This right here is one of my biggest challenges that I had in barber school. And it took me a while to get it right, but with practice, you guys will get better, trust me. Now in this area where I'm at, that's where his occipital bone is. I'm gonna knock that hair down or that bolt, but it's gonna seem like it's still dark. All that is the shadow casting from the light and his occipital bone protruding out. Some people might want you to push that taper up so they don't have that dark spot, but this particular client doesn't like his taper that high, so that's why it is where it is right now. Right now I got my one guard on and it's fully closed, and I'll be adjusting the lever, opening the lever and closing the lever just to knock out that guideline between the half guard and the 1.5 guard. So to take out that guideline that we made with the Slimline Pro Li's, I got my cordless Wahl magic clips with the lever fully closed, and I'll be adjusting the lever, opening the lever and closing the lever as I work my way up, just to get that blend to come together. So on this side, we're gonna do the same exact steps. I'm gonna let you guys watch. Hopefully I explained it enough on the other side to where you understand what I'm doing. So right now I'm spraying a spritz on the hairline. Just keep that hair from moving or bouncing when I go to line it up. And I'm just gonna brush it in. When doing the lineup, I use the middle as my base. I just feel like it makes your lineup a lot easier to do. And when I'm doing a lineup, I always take my time. You'll see me go back in and touch it up at the end and even in the middle of a haircut. A good lineup will make your haircut pop even more. A bad lineup will take away a lot from your haircut. And remember, pull away, don't push in. Always pull away. Alright, so on this side, his hair grows a little farther down than on this side. And you guys are going to get clients with hairlines like that. Just make sure you talk to them about it before you just go and line them up, so that way they know exactly what's going on. Same thing I did on the edge in the front, I do it for the tapers in the back, just to hold that hair down and make that taper pop a little bit more. When you're lining up the taper in the back, always make sure you stay with the natural line. Don't push it in trying to get this super crispy edge. If you give somebody a good taper, that lineup is going to look crispy automatically. So I always like to show the cut before I put the enhancements on, so people can see that I gave a good haircut before I just add a whole bunch of enhancements to it. Right now I'm putting the oil sheen for a shine, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of wave cream in his hair just to make his waves pop out a little bit more, and I'm going to brush all that in, and then I'll be adding the enhancements to his hairline. So the enhancements I'm using on him is called Topikk. It's a real good fiber enhancement as long as you know how to use it properly. When you're using the fiber, always make sure you're putting the fibers on where you've already lined it up at. If you try to put fibers on the hair before you line it up and just line up the fibers, 9 times out of 10 when that person washes their hair, they're going to wash the fibers out and their hairline is going to be crooked or it's going to be uneven. So just make sure you prep the line up before you put the enhancements. Right now I'm just cleaning any extra fibers that are on this hair that shouldn't be there, and I'm holding it down with a spritz, and I'm just gonna touch it up with the razor. I like my blades fully exposed on my razor because I feel like I get a better cut. Always do detail work. You can do this plenty different ways. You can do it with the electric shaver, going lightly over the hair. You can do it with the shears like I'm doing it, or you can get the clipper and just lightly graze the top of the hair to knock off any extra hairs that make your haircut look a little bit off. My client looked in the mirror and started feeling himself, so here you guys go.
Barber know, man. You don't already know. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube, this is the cut, a wavelength blowout with enhancements. If you guys like it, like the video, comment, share, and please subscribe. It's your boy J.Esquire the Barber, aka the Blessed Man.